Later, Sal Tunis alongside my man John Kincaid. Johnny, good morning.
You rode the wave last night, along with around another million people in the metro area.
Yeah, and I eventually fell asleep, which was nice. Dude, I couldn't fall asleep for a while, though, because last night was incredible. It was stressful. Let me make sure to get that out of the way.
You led with incredible.
Yes, well, it was incredible because that's how it ended. It ended incredibly. It ended with an incredible second-half performance, and it ended with an incredible fourth quarter by the Sixers. But it was stressful. The first half, going into halftime down 12 and looking lifeless. Like my first thought, dude, was, man, second straight playoff game where they didn't show up. And then they come out in the second half. A couple things go their way. The incredible moment of bricking for chicken that we will talk about. Nico Batum just plays out of his mind, and the Sixers end up pulling off a win. Oh, my God, and only the play-in tournament.
It was weird. Like, the game had a weird vibe. And I'm listening to Tom McGinnis on the way home on 97.5 The Fanatic from class. And then I get home, and I walk in probably at the end of the first quarter. And the game just had a dull – the stadium sounded dead.
Well, not in the beginning.
But no. But it sounded like I come in. It was nothing from that crowd, and deservingly so.
Right.
I'm not ripping the people who were in attendance because they gave you nothing to cheer for. They weren't at the 50-point mark until 7 minutes had gone in the third quarter.
Oh, yeah, this is old-school basketball, dude.
It was ugly. Like, I hated that era of basketball.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, to me, I wasn't enjoying it. I think Spoelstra got them to play the exact game he wanted them to play.
Yeah, he did. And then the Sixers could also not hit a damn three-pointer to save their life. They were 3 of 18 from 3 in the first half. And to beat the zone, you have to be able to hit your shots. They did not hit any shots in the first half. And then it looked like they started to mope a little bit, right? There was one guy that showed energy on the court, other than Tyrese Maxey, because he's always just a ball of energy. But Kyle Lowry was the only guy that seemed to be out and ready to go in the first half. But, you're talking about the weird game. The Sixers actually come out the gate on fire.
Oh, yeah, they up 8?
Yeah, and then the Heat just start making their way back, and then once the Heat took the lead, they never looked back up until halftime.
Well, Buddy Hield looked a little bad early and then looked better late.
Yes.
I mean, Tyrese Maxey with the turnovers was atrocious. That was atrocious.
He was horrible in the first half of that game and part of the third.
And that is something that is going to concern me until it changes.
Oh, yeah.
Playoff Maxey can't be that Maxey.
Oh, it's something that we're going to talk about. Don't you worry, because that was pretty bad yesterday.
But overall, again, at the most critical moments when they were trading at the end, now it did help that Jimmy Butler was non-factor.
He wasn't even on the floor at the end.
Exactly. So you were able to do things that you weren't able to do when he was on the court. But it was drama.
But you know what?
Back and forth.
That's basketball too, right? How many times have we talked about avoiding the Celtics early on because what if something happened? That was a freak play, right? Jimmy Butler has the fast break. He feels pressure behind him, right? He hears the footsteps. He pumps so he can draw the foul. Oubre just lands on him weird, and it messes up his knee. That can happen with any player in the NBA at any time. Look at Zion Williamson. The guy dropped 40 the other night for the Pelicans and is not going to be able to play in the play-in game.
It might end their season.
It might, right.
The Bulls could end the Hawks. I mean, the Bulls could end the Heat season.
Because of Jimmy Butler's injury. It happens at any time, which is why I say, look, try to avoid the Celtics as much as you can because that could happen to somebody on Boston.
The end of the game, the smiles, I saw when Maxey and Embiid were being focused on ESPN with the cameramen, the two of them at the end of the game. I saw relief.
Relief, absolutely.
It was relief. And it was I think that was the overwhelming feeling all across town.
Right.
Relief. It was like, okay, survive that garbage. Now you got 7 games.
Right.
Now you got 7 games to hopefully clean some of this stuff up.
Because if you did.
They looked scared last night.
They did.
Looked